Welcome to the 5 Minutes to Sexy podcast, where you will learn how to achieve your sexy potential in 5 short minutes a day. Join Lucy, the sexy mama coach, on the modern day mama's journey to achieve a happy, fulfilling, sexy life.
Hi, I'm Lucy, your host of 5 Minutes to Sexy. So, you know how you feel just freaking amazing after conquering a workout? Maybe you get that, awesome rush of endorphins or a runner's high. After all, that's usually what we attribute it to, right? But what if I told you that the primary benefit of exercise is not sculpted abs or a tight little booty or even lower cholesterol levels, but rather a sharper, more receptive mind that's ripe for learning? Well, first, let's back it up to a little bit of neuroscience, okay? My nerds out there, rejoice. The average human brain has about 86 billion neurons. That's a lot of neurons. And neurotransmitters carry signals between those 86 billion neurons. Now, you may have heard of the superstar neurotransmitters, dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. These 3 particular neurotransmitters are responsible for some really important stuff happening, like focus, motivation, working memory, and mood regulation, which is why conditions like anxiety and depression often make their way into that conversation. Now, lately, I've been completely fascinated with a protein called BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Ooh, I won't say that. I had to say it really slowly. It's super cool, you guys. BDNF is produced inside your nerve cells, and it's vital for a healthy brain because it keeps brain cells working and growing. And it also promotes the growth of fresh neurons so you can learn new stuff and build new neural pathways. Now, what BDNF proteins do is they build and maintain all those little brain circuits that allow the signals to travel between neurons. Now, low BDNF levels are associated with difficulty learning and mental conditions like Alzheimer's, depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, and OCD. So people who are deficient in BDNF struggle with those issues. So, you know how Miracle-Gro makes your garden veggies grow like crazy because it's food for your plants? Well, BDNF is Miracle-Gro for your brain. The more we have, the better. And guess what? Exercise elevates BDNF like crazy. In fact, it's the most surefire way to increase BDNF levels. I know you're wondering what the heck burpees had to do with your brain. This is it right here. This is the meat. More and more studies are showing the direct correlation between our thoughts, emotions, and movement. And this is exciting stuff because it's further proof that our lifestyle choices and activities and our way of thinking, this is all part of the picture, this affects the inner workings of our brain. And we have a say in that. Now, in his book, Spark by John Ratey, he shares 3 benefits of exercise on the brain. The first is, one, exercise optimizes mindset and improves alertness, motivation, and attention. 2, exercise prepares and encourages nerve cells to bind to one another to create new and stronger connections. And 3, exercise spurs the development of new stem cells in the brain. So what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, basically take advantage of the brainy benefits of exercise. So next time you're going to perform a difficult mental task or dive into a heady book or learn something new, complex, exercise beforehand. And as far as getting the ongoing brain benefits of exercise, doing at least 30 minutes of exercise 3 times a week primes your brain for those magic elevated BDNF activity levels, all that. So you got to do it. Exercise for your brain. And if you can throw in some exercises that involve more coordination and more complex movement, that's even better. Even better, one particular experiment showed that exercise involving coordinated movements increased BDNF in the cerebellum by 35%. That's pretty amazing. So something like learning new dance moves with a partner really gets your brain primed. But even moves that are more involved than just putting one foot in front of the other, like burpees, gives you an extra boost too. So go on and do your burpees, get your sweat on, and then revisit this episode to let it really sink in. Well, that's it for today, and thank you for joining me on the journey to sexy.
Thanks for listening to 5 Minutes to Sexy. For more on how to be a sexy mama, visit sexymamamovement.com. See you there.